Wagyu A5 skewers over Japanese charcoal on a Skewering. Bitches. This is a Skewering or Conro or a little baby tabletop grill. They're fabulous. They're not just cool looking, but they're very communal because you can sit and everybody gets a skewer and you can do your own thing. When Max and I were in Japan shooting, if you haven't seen the episode, Top 10 Things to Eat in Tokyo, you should see it. We went to a restaurant called Robottaya and we had all kinds of things grilled over charcoal. And one of them were these very delicious Wagyu beef skewers, and we wanted that, and we're doing that again. It's crazy good. Gonna be crazy good. This thing is amazing. In fact, I was saying to the boys here, I think this is a really ideal gift. They're not expensive. This one was, well, it was supposed to be $29. It was the sample model, and it's missing the plate that goes on top. There's this one that holds the charcoal, but there's another one that sits in here. And the holes, of course, are for airflow. Without those, you wouldn't get this draft, and the coals would not stoke as nicely as you want them to. But it's pretty cool looking. I love this little guy. We'll find one and we'll put a link to it because I think the holidays are coming up. That's a great gift for somebody that likes to grill that you have no idea what to buy for them. And they only had one, and I said, do you have one in a box I could have? And they said, sorry, that's the only one. It's our sample. I go, okay, I'd love to buy that. They go, we can't sell you that. I go, how come? They go, because it's a sample. I go, but if somebody comes in and they see this like me and they want it like me and they ask for one like me and you don't have one, then they'll just be sad like me. So you should sell it to me. I'll get it out of the store and then nobody else will be sad. And she said, we can't do that. And I said, could I talk to a manager and see if that's okay? Manager said, that's fine, but it's missing this top rack. But if you still want it, I'll give it to you for 40% off. Hell. Yes, I want this. They're available online. You can get them. They're great. I've wanted to do this for a long time. Okay, but enough about that. Before we do anything else, we must get our charcoal going. All right, so I'm using Bincho 10 charcoal. It's a Japanese charcoal, and it looks like this. Kind of looks like our regular charcoal. But it's harder. They've been making it for, 1,000, 1,200 years in Japan, and it burns 2 to 3 times longer than ours. To get this going, here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put a couple pieces like this inside my chimney, like that. And then with my little burner below it, I turn it on and let it go. And it's gonna start to take on the heat, the color, and then get to the point in about 25 minutes when it's white and ready to be used. In the meantime, we'll make our sauce and cut some steak up.
Oh, sorry. Damn, couldn't save it.
What the f? Why am I always the guy that's getting my fucking drink wiped out? I don't want it. No, we're not. You can have the COVID. I don't want yours. I got water. I don't want your COVID juice.
I have no.
What happened here?
My camera all tipped forward and I caught it, thankfully, at the last second, but...
Always my fucking tea. I'm gonna fucking spill yours next time.
This is the super traditional way they taught you how to do it in Japan?
Look, I've never used Bincho 10 before. I do know that it takes more heat than less. I like the idea of it being on this burner to deliver constant heat for 15, 20 minutes, but now I'm just trying to help it out by stuffing extra bits of paper into it. Unfortunately, it's an election year, so there's all kinds of propaganda to fuel this fire with. Okay, speaking of propaganda, I have a question. Does the top of this guy's face looks like it goes with the bottom of his face?
What? No.
Because I don't think it does.
Not at all, that's so
That's
weird.
insane. Top? Bottom. I mean, I suppose
like 2 different people.
I suppose together it's fine. That looks fine, but I looked at this first after I folded it, and I did not expect a beard. Weird. So clearly this is going to take a little bit. Tell you what, let's make our sauce for the skewers, yeah?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And our sauce begins with 2/3 of a cup of soy, 1/2 a cup everyday basic white sugar, 2 tablespoons of sake, 1, dose, a clove of garlic, big one, and about a teaspoon of minced ginger. I'm using my microplane zester and some ginger that I've peeled. Watch how this works. You're thinking, Sam, what's going on, man? Nothing is coming out. It's there. So we'll do this, and then a little bit more. These zesters are very good. I really like them for all kinds of things. But this, when you need minced ginger, it's really ideal. Beautiful. And you know the flavor that this is going to give is just going to be insanely delicious and gingery. Okay. Good. And we mix. And over the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes, this will come to a simmer. We don't want it to boil. We just do want it to thicken a little bit. Then I forgot a couple tablespoons of avocado oil that will give this some beautiful glossiness when it's done. Nice. Sauce done. Let's check the charcoal, because when the charcoal's there, we're there. Look, this guy's ready. Let's cut the meat and eat. So here's our package, our A5 Wagyu. It's, oh my, it's $127 a pound. I got 1.34 pounds for a total of, $171. Why do we do this? We do this for you guys watching.
And it really does taste like no other steak. It's so rich.
If you've not had real A5 Wagyu, it's just ridiculous. It's the butter of steaks, am I right?
Yeah.
We won't be cooking these very long. They probably don't even need our little sauce. One quick bite. It's gonna be incredible. All right, so let's take a look at what we've got here, shall we? Let's open her up. And how anticlimactic. But underneath this, okay, now look. We talk about the importance of marbling. The fat that runs in between is all about flavor. What's our t-shirt say? Fat means flavor, then we're fucking delicious. And that's what Wagyu is all about. So let's get rid of this. And it's so fatty, you really don't want to manhandle it too much because you're just going to start to literally melt it by your fingers being on it. So let's just square it up a little bit. And I put it in the freezer to make it a little easier to cut. Wow. And no, don't worry, these pieces are not going to go to waste. They'll be used for something delicious.
Fucking Astro.
Astro. Wow. So I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to try these guys. I guess I could do a couple thin ones, right? Let's see what these guys are like. Wow, wow, wow. All right, I'm going to put the rest of this in the fridge for now. Keep it cold. Put these off to the side. We'll get our little grill. All right, so the grill goes down. Let's get the charcoal in, like that. Beautiful. I would like that other piece, but it's just not there. So I'm going to have to go with that. So let's start with a thin one, shall we? I have a wooden skewer that has been soaking in water. We'll just take this guy. Spread them out a bit. And set them right over the top. Like I'd love there to be another piece in there. It's getting there. It's getting there very fucking slowly though. I'm gonna turn them over. He'll be higher. When the fat drips, these little puffs of smoke, oh my, look how beautiful that is. These little puffs of smoke surround that little piece of Wagyu. And I'm trying to cook this super medium rare. So this first side is done. This back side, just a tiny bit more color, and then I'm out and eating. All right, for me, that's enough, and I want a bite. This one, no sauce, just a tiny little bit of salt and pepper. Tiny. It's the butter of steaks. That first side with the little bit of char on it, unbelievable, delicious, little bit of texture. But then you bite through and you're getting the super soft underside that barely had anything done to it. So let's put on a couple of these heftier fellows right here and see how they're gonna do. All right, so there comes a time in every YouTuber's life when something doesn't work. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a $171 not working thing today. That thin piece was delicious, but our attempt at getting the Binchotan charcoal up to temp and all white has failed. I got this one piece, it's not delivering enough heat. There was a second piece that I was trying to heat up with my torch to get it going faster, and it exploded.
So your cardboard method did not work.
The cardboard didn't work. I think I knew on some level way back in my brain that I'd heard you need to heat up Binchotan slowly. So my torch version didn't work. So now what have we got? I mean, just look at the fucking mess over here. These pieces are the remnants of the one I was trying to heat up. I took the grate off, I set it right down here on top of the flames, and then I used my torch. And while there was a little bit of cracking, all of a sudden it just went boom and shot hot charcoal everywhere. This was the remnants of the chimney and stuffing it with cardboard. It's just a mess. It's a mess, I'm a mess, and I'm sad. But we're not gonna let $171 worth of A5 beautiful Wagyu go to waste. We're gonna grill it.
Speaking of, what are these ones doing?
Let's have a look,
If
shall we?
anything.
Oh, look, almost nothing. It's definitely a little shinier, but clearly I know nothing about fucking Binchotan. And so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take these guys, I'm gonna heat the shit out of the Evo. We're gonna sear these guys quickly and then eat them. The question is, what are you learning today? Give me a minute, I'll come up with something. You're learning that you don't give up, that you find a way to succeed, that you continue on, you press on, you get back on that A5 Wagyu horse and ride. That is what you're learning. And I know these guys just want to freaking bite. As soon as this is hot, they're getting on. And we're on. Oh, listen. The sound of cooking. How nice. And the last one. Now these are not going to take very long at all. And then I've got the two failed ones here that are already partially cooked, barely cooked, not really cooked. Warmed. We'll get them on too. But my goal is keep it medium rare in the middle, and as you can see with this guy, it's starting to do that. So we're gonna go evenly all the way around and let it go about a quarter of the way up. And unless my day is truly fucked, this will work out. Oh, I forgot that one. Damn it. Third side. It certainly smells good. Tell you that much. What you see down here, this dripping, isn't oil. We didn't put anything on. That's just the natural fattiness of the Wagyu. And we'll flip to our last side. Gorgeous. They're gonna get a quick minute, not even. Quick 30 seconds or so, then they're coming off. And we're there. And we're down. Hey buddy, you go right there. Look at these kids, look at these. Should I give them a little tiny sauce? So look, that's all we're doing. Only one side, not too much. You don't want to lose the flavor of the Wagyu, but a little bit of this. As is my custom, some green onion, and they look fucking beautiful though. I realize the lesson that you're learning today. In one of my cookbooks, my first cookbook, I think, I put a list of things that you should know in general about cooking and stuff like that. And one of the things I say, never make a recipe the first time for company. What if something goes wrong? What if the fucking Bincho 10 kicks your ass and you have to go to plan B? Oh, look, a delicious plan B, but still fucking plan B. But this is not enough green onion for me. This is what I want.
Jesus.
This is what I want. That. This gorgeous, beautiful,
Normal amount of green onion.
oh my God. Okay, well, here, let me show you the inside. Well, that's actually just like straight fat you're looking at. Hold on, let me make another cut. There you go. There's still fat. There's meat. But this is what makes this thing so incredible. It's the combination of the two. It's expensive for a reason. Do this with whatever kind of steak you want. I would suggest a ribeye at least. The extra fat does it for you and is really amazing on the palate. Make the sauce, subscribe to us, hit the like button, and Max?
Forgot we got to give away a book.
Oh, we got to
today.
give away a book. All right. And the winner of the Sam the Cooking Guy Recipes with Intentional Leftovers cookbook, which comes out November 10th, is Miss Wit 25. She wrote, subscribing only because of the song. We all love this. Should I do this? I don't know. No, nobody wants the song again. JKLOL, it's like the 10th video I've watched in a row this evening, loving this channel. Thank you, Miss Wit. You know what you have to do. You have to go make a comment on your post here so that we can figure out how to get to you, or you can reach us at info@thecookingguy.com. It's that simple. And then we'll verify you and we'll get this out to you right away. We're giving one away every episode day before the book is released on the 10th. So you just got to be a subscriber, folks. It's that simple.
Should they be signed versions?
Oh, I'll send them signed versions, of course.
There you go, signed versions.
Signed version. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Go make these.
Smash like, TikTok.